Hello, people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary, and I am just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting to me. Interesting to me. Today I'm going to talk about smartphones. I'm basically going to talk about screens, basically displays. A lot of people are saying that smartphones these days have become too big. Smartphones these days are not tailored for those people who want a one-handed usage for smartphones. And I do get the fact that smartphone displays of today are not for everyone. I guess some people would want uh, a one-handed operation, and one-handed operation is one of the top priorities for a lot of people when they use their smartphones. But it is not my priority all the time. All the time. Yeah, there are times I would want a phone that I would be able to operate one-handed without having to without basically stretching my hands to their utmost limits. And even then I am not able to press some I'm not able to click on a click on something. So so I can understand that smartphone screens, 6.2 inch, 6.4 inch, 6.7 inch phones are basically not everyone's cup of tea. But in my opinion, I kind of like the idea that phones have bigger displays. I love them. I definitely love bigger screens. I would I would actually I would actually prefer a screen bigger than 6 inches, at least 6 inches. I mean, I would prefer at least 6.4 inches or 6.7 inches. Even 7 inches screen, it would not be bad for me. Now you would think, why in God's name would I even encourage smartphone companies to make even bigger phones, phones with even bigger screens. But yeah, some people um, would be discouraging this kind of a concept from coming into fruition. But in my opinion, one-handed operation. I generally use both of my hands for the most part when I'm using my phones. When I'm using my phone, and I I it is very rare for me to actually use my phone with one hand, because I've just gotten used to using a big phone. Of course, a lot of people would say, if you want a bigger screen, why not just use a tablet or a laptop or a proper desktop? And I would say that there are people who just use their phone as their primary device. There are a lot of people who would not feel the need to have a bigger screen. Maybe just connect their phone, or basically a smart TV is more than enough if you really want a bigger screen. And if you want to play some games, you can, yeah, then of course you would need a proper desktop or a proper a console like PlayStation or Xbox, whatever it is. But if you ask me, that in the future, I believe that smartphones are going to become the primary device, and literally you would be able to do everything with smartphones. Cloud gaming, I know it is a concept that has been there for quite a long time, and I do believe that in the future, smartphone cloud gaming is going to take off. Cloud gaming is going to become a big thing in the future, and eventually, literally everything that you would want to do for entertainment digitally, you would be able to do it through your phone. Basically, connect your phone to a big screen, and you would be able to play games. You would be able to do anything literally with the help of your smartphone. So if you ask me, there are a lot of people who would use the smartphone as their primary device and would not feel the need to use would not feel the need to use a laptop or a tablet. Nothing against them specifically. If you want to use a tablet, if you want to use a laptop, that's your choice. That's your that's your preference. But I think people are becoming people are becoming a more the whole world is becoming a more smartphone driven civilization, or a smartphone oriented civilization. That would be the better word. So the primary computing device for literally almost everyone is is becoming a smartphone. And in the future, maybe smartphone would be replaced with something which is even more uh, um, which is even more portable. Basically, it has all boiled down to portability. Just what kind of entertainment device that can entertain you in many ways, you can take with you at all times. So laptops are portable than desktops. That's why laptops are kind of became more popular than desktops, and are still more popular than desktops, I would presume. I don't know the exact statistics as to how many people actually use a laptop vis-a-vis a desktop. But in the same way, tablets are also the trend, because they are basically like a little bit more portable laptops. So in the same way, smartphones are also pretty awesome, because at the end of the day, they are the ultra portable device that you can even think of, and you can literally do almost everything on your smartphone these days. And if you just have a screen that you can connect to the smart TV or anything else that you would be able to connect with your phone. So basically, casting the screen of your phone on your big display. And even if you are not using an external screen, I think since phones have become the primary computing device for a lot of people, that's why people are gravitating towards bigger phones with bigger screens. 6.4 inch, 6.5 inch, 6.7 inch. These are these are the kind of phones that are being preferred by users more and more. So if you ask me, smartphone companies, if you are listening or watching this this video, it's not a podcast, it's a video. You can make bigger screens. I have no problem with bigger screens. You can continue to make bigger screens. I have 6 inch, 6.5 inch, 7 inch. As long as foldable phones are also pretty good. If foldable phones do not have any issues, do not if the display of these phones, of the foldable phones, are pretty durable, I would I might and of course the foldable phones uh, become basically much more affordable, I guess, because the prices of foldable phones is astronomical. I mean, at way lesser price you would get a flagship Samsung phone. So the Galaxy Fold is way more expensive than the S20 Ultra. So take your pick. Uh, that's my point of view. So yeah, this is it from me for now. And consider hitting the like button if you like this video. Um, and consider sharing my video if you want to, or just don't. Consider subscribing to my channel if you want to, or just don't. Stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.